On scorching summer days, we are frequently lured towards water, yet aquatic expanses offer more than just relief from the heat. They conceal countless enigmas. While water can be a source of tranquility, it can also wreak havoc. Get ready to witness some of the most awe-inspiring and remarkable occurrences involving water. Come along. Along the shores of South Carolina, a colossal eagle seized a sizable shark from the sea and soared with it above a beach bustling with people. Had the eagle relinquished its grip, the shark could have potentially plummeted onto one of the sunbathers below. This was a truly uncommon spectacle. Thankfully, the event was captured on camera. A troop of anglers had been out on a lake for hours without any luck, and were on the brink of departing with nothing to show for their efforts. However, unexpectedly, an inexplicable phenomenon occurred as hundreds of fish began leaping out of the water unassisted. The fishermen placed their nets to catch the fish, but some of them even jumped into the boat on their own. The men were happy, but also confused since they had no idea what was going on. I don't know how some people returned from fishing without catching anything. It turns out that even a fox is capable of fishing. Look, this is not some small catch. It's a huge fish. Divers often find real treasures underwater, but some of their finds look very frightening. One diver found a sunken tank from World War II. It is now overgrown with algae and looks like a beautiful fish tank decoration. He later found eggs of an unknown creature, but his creepiest find was real bones. Today, many divers film underwater and often upload videos of their amazing finds to YouTube, but some of them seem too unlikely. One diver uploaded a video of a desk and a computer that he discovered underwater, seemingly by accident. He wondered how the desk ended up at such depths, and asked the subscribers about it, but most of them came to the conclusion that the diver was the one to lower the furniture into the water before filming it. Even if that's so, it couldn't have been easy. What are your opinions of the story? At great depths, divers found several skeletons. They were sitting at a table and had pirate bandanas on their skulls. All of it looked too fantastical, so few people believe that the footage is real. Some people, however, believe that they are skeletons of pirates from a ghost ship. This is a place where I would like to be right now. It's a little-known oasis in Egypt. The water here is so salty and dense that you can float on its surface without any problems. In my opinion, that's the best kind of respite from the summer heat. There aren't too many daredevils who would be willing to look inside the mouth of a giant shark. But one such person does exist. Not only did he look inside, but he also took a video for us to watch. This giant shark is about 12 meters long. This is what her huge mouth looks like. This is a whale shark, and they do not attack people, but it is still very frightening to look inside such a mouth. The facade of one of the shopping centers in Seoul is designed in this way. In reality, there is no water there. It's a digital installation, but it looks very impressive. Off the coast of the Lemnorine Peninsula, in the southwestern part of the Mauritius Peninsula, an impressive natural phenomenon, an underwater waterfall can be found. It is, however, just an optical illusion caused by the movement of sand and silt under the influence of strong underwater currents. These shots were filmed in Michigan. The ice balls came to be in a completely natural way. Water pushed out blocks of ice onto the shore and then brought them back into the water, which gave them a spherical shape. Chameleons are considered to be the masters of camouflage, but octopuses are not inferior to them in this matter. The underwater world is very bright and colorful, but as you can see, the octopus adapts to its environment in an instant. This mollusk belongs to the species of the large blue octopus and is the communal of the underwater world. Perhaps the most amazing creatures live deep underwater. You are about to see a fish that is called the long-nosed chimera, a name that suits it very well. This fish not only looks frightening, but also has a very powerful weapon. A poisonous spike located in the front of the first dorsal fin. This unusual creature is a pretty fast swimmer and can be found in the waters of Japan, New Zealand, and California. This is what a cuttlefish looks like. It is believed that their particular pattern on their bodies is a way for them to communicate with each other allegedly. They have a kind of alphabet consisting of 14 templates, each of which has its own meaning. Just imagine what this young woman felt when she saw a giant sperm whale next to her boat. Had it surfaced a little further, she could have easily ended up in its mouth. This footage is from a hotel in Greece that is located next to the Aegean Sea. Here you can get a room with direct access to the pool. One night in such a room costs $3,000. Just imagine the terror you would feel if you were getting ready for a swim in your own pool, but there were alligators waiting for you inside. Such scenarios are not extraordinary in Florida. The state even has a team of rescuers that is specially trained for such cases. As you can see, the rescuer retrieves the animal with love and care. They try to catch small alligators with a net, but it is extremely important to tie their mouths afterwards. Like alligators, snakes can also get into pools. They are more difficult to notice and are more likely to have grave consequences in areas where a lot of snakes. You always need to be on the lookout and carefully examine the pool before jumping into it. A young woman enjoyed kayaking in the calm sea, but when she later saw footage caught by a drone, she was horrified. A giant shark swimming nearby. A little dolphin was washed ashore, but fortunately there was a man nearby who saved the baby by returning him to the water. Witnesses filmed the rescue and uploaded it online. This footage is extremely touching. A giant marlin was caught by a fisherman. The fish weighed more than 200 kilos. Keeping the marlin on the hook was not easy, but the experienced fisherman did it. The Cancun Underwater Sculpture Museum is perhaps the most interesting attraction in Mexico. Every diver dreams of going there. Other than colorful fish and beautiful algae, you can also see sculptures of people, cars, and other objects. The sculptures can be seen from the surface of the water by, for example, approaching them with a boat. The sculptures will appear much bigger than they really are because of the refraction of light. To fully appreciate the splendor and submerge oneself into a fantastical underwater realm, donning scuba gear is imperative. The sculptures are grouped together into complexes, each bearing a distinctive appellation. Most guardians would be reluctant to permit their offspring to partake in scuba diving, particularly in close proximity to sharks. However, it appears that even children can relish extreme activities, with parental consent, of course. In Mexico City, youngsters as young as 5 can plunge into the water to swim with sharks. These images depict children exhibiting fearlessness beyond their years. Would you dare to go on such an adventure? Let us know in the comments section. I hope you liked this video. Please share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.